Welcome back to our channel and namaste from Mumbai, India. After an amazing first week in Udaipur playing Holi with locals and taking an Indian food cooking class, today we're exploring Mumbai on a street food tour to try the most iconic Indian street food delicacies all over the city. We're starting off this epic Indian food adventure with a taste of Kerala cuisine.
First on the list, Sadhya Thali.
These are fried chilies, that's garlic pickle, this is tamarind chutney, and that is pineapple pachdi. So these three things are purely accompaniments in the thali, and they serve you on a banana leaf because it's the traditional South Indian way of eating a meal. This is known as toran in South Indian cuisine. This is known as kood curry, which is made up of brown chickpeas and yam. That's made up of jackfruit. And this is known as avial. That's palakkad payasam. And this is rasam. Rasam means lentil soup. This acts as an appetizer. This is sambar. Sambar is a mix of lentil, a lot of different spices and veggies, like 10 to 12. So that's how you start. Drink the rasam first. Indian way of drinking it. Put your finger in, mix it and drink it. These ones are digestive. Yeah, this is buttermilk. Curd, water, salt, black pepper, cilantro served on top, crushed with green chilies. So you're gonna get that spicy flavor.
Yes, please.
Alright, let's try this out. She said you gotta eat with your right hand and you're gonna put all the fingers in there. So I really hope that we do this right. We don't wanna be disrespectful or anything, but I'm so excited.
Okay, first.
Spicy?
So sorry, my dear. We don't allow child labor in India.
It's spicy.
Except if it serves you that.
Yum.
Was it dinner? I believe
So good. Everything's just a little bit different from each other with different spices. They all go really, really well together. Everything on this plate is unbelievable.
I like the dal soup.
Yeah, the soup is really good. So she told us not to eat too much and only eat what she put on our banana leaf. But I'm so hungry and this is so good.
get a piece with tortilla.
That's what I said.
We have a flight later tonight.
That's rasam and appetizer.
So I don't know if this is the best idea to just stuff ourselves with Indian food. No regrets.
Any questions, guys?
No, everything's so good. We took more rice and more bread, sorry.
No problem. Just know I don't want to hear that you're full before the last pot.
Promise, we eat a lot.
Perfect.
We'll eat everything.
Excellent. Pace yourself. 4 hours.
Yum. Moringa. The moringa's good. She said it's good for your digestion. I mean, extra fiber. I don't know if that's the best thing for us right now.
I have been told.
Okay, last one. Try them. I promise. That one's a really good first stop.
Yes, exactly.
I'm so excited to see where we go next.
Round 2 is the famous chili cheese sandwich. All kinds of spreads, cheese, chilies, 3 pieces of bread. They smash it and cook it over open coal. Super excited for this. I've seen this everywhere and I've never had one. I'm super excited. I'll do a small one. Oh no, it's not a small one. Chili cheese toast soaked with green chutney, red chutney, ketchup, and cheese. Oh. Oh, it's so good. Full of chili, the chutneys are great. Ketchup is super good. Oh, that's really good. It's like a really gnarly grilled cheese. So good.
Okay, I'm gonna eat it all in Mumbai.
Wow.
Oh wow, that's really good. Oh, that's delicious. That's really good.
Boiled paratha. There's chaat masala on top, butter and thin fried noodles.
Wow.
So little one.
Lovely.
Boiled potato. Spiced boiled potato with cheese. It's good. It's really good.
Very simple. It's got like a crunchy topping on it. It adds a nice little texture to it. Yum. Next.
We are at the Volga Paan house. They are serving Paan since 1890. Paan's literal translation is leaf. It has gulkand inside. The brown paste that you see he is adding, that's gulkand. Betel nut leaf, gulkand on top. He'll add some dried coconut, some dried dates, rose powder, cinnamon powder, cardamom powder, and some fennel seeds. You have to chew it for 32 to 64 times before you swallow it.
Okay.
Right now.
8, 9, 10, 11.
It's actually really good. Extremely floral. Very, very sweet. And you get the betel leaf. Stop by this little street vendor there. It's like salted tamarind seeds. It's like they're boiled the heck out of. Super salty, super sweet. Good, super simple. It's very nostalgic and you get them everywhere. Everyone loves them. Our next stop is pretty far, I guess, so we're gonna jump on a train.
Next, we're finally trying something sweet. We are at Parsi Dairy Farm to try their sweet pearl.
It is good. Super creamy, super thick. Made with buffalo milk and sugar, primarily.
It's like a sweet yogurt, pretty chunky. Not like a smooth yogurt, but it's got like chunks, kind of like cottage cheese or something, but still very soft. It's really good. It tastes very fresh, and it's in this cute little pot. Nice stuff.
The next stop is Khichiya & Co. It's an Iranian restaurant. This is our last stop on our Farsi part of the food trip. And we have mutton keema and just some fresh bread.
So keema is best eaten with either pita or bread, and we've got just some soft rolls to eat with it.
That's raspberry soda.
I love keema. It's one of my most favorite things. It's pretty much just ground meat, and it's got some spices in it. Very good.
It's really good. There's curry powder, there's turmeric, there's chili, there's garlic, super fine minced lamb. It's just like a sweet dinner roll. A little bit of chili. It's got a nice little chili bite and a super nice gravy. Okay, this is great. The next stop is only half of the tour. Let's see if we can make it before our flight. Next on the list, Bhel Puri. Apparently it's the most popular street food ever. There's even a Bollywood song about it. You can eat Bhel Puri on the beach. Let's try it.
Oh, Bhel Puri.
It's super good. Like vegetarian nachos, I should say. Onions, tomatoes, cilantro, peppers. I've got the little crispy, super small little crispy things are on top. Super good. Nice and spicy too. Ooh-wee. That's really good.
All right, it's 7 p.m. and we're only halfway through
Jeez.
the food tour. And we have a flight tonight to catch at around 1 a.m. So we need to leave by 9. So I'm not sure if we're actually gonna make it, but you know, we'll miss a flight for food. I'll keep eating.
Shit.
As you can see, these streets are full of just little food stalls and food markets. It's just an amazing place to try some Indian street food. And I think the second part of our food tour is going to be majority here in this little market. So now we are at the very heart of the market, and we're gonna try Masala Khichiya papad.
So it's a crispy flatbread. I guess the best way to explain it. They warm it up over a nice charcoal open fire. A little ghee on it. Spices, masala, chili powder, cilantro, onions, tomatoes, and then the puff rice. Super good, super fresh. Like a delicious, fresh street nacho, I guess. It's the best way to put it. It's like a super fresh Indian nacho. It's good, very good. Oh. The boy said it's very spicy. I'm waiting for the spice though. very good. I could eat a snack anytime today.
This looks really good. Just like a vegetarian nachos. And there's chickpeas, fried chickpeas on top. Oh, it's really good. I expected it to be like a tortilla, like the bread to be more like tortilla chips, but it's not. It's like a rice crisp. That's delicious. That's a really good snack to just walk around in. All right, let's see what's next on the list.
Call it the veg omelette. Not because it's made from egg, but because it's made from lentil flour. You make a flour out of it, make a nice batter which has carom seeds, which has red chili powder and some pink Himalayan salt. Put that batter on the dosa tawa that we call. Add some tomatoes on top, cheese and cilantro, and that serves you a dish named as Pudla, which comes from the Gujarat state of India, a very healthy breakfast.
Delicious.
That's pretty amazing. That's super tasty. Super good. Savory, cheesy pancake with cilantro, the sweet tamarind sauce, and then the spicy chutneys. Ooh, I could eat that all day. Tomatoes, a little bit of tomatoes on top.
Oh, it's good. It's like a super cheesy, super flavorful pancake. It comes with green chutney, red chutney, and tamarind sauce. And you're supposed to dip it in all three of them. Oh, it's so good. Oh wow. It's like a super cheesy omelet. It's really good. How was it?
It was spicy, soury, cheesy, sweety, and yeah.
And it's done.
That was my favorite so far. Yeah, that was like a fancy, amazing quesadilla. All right. Let's see what's next. Our final dish is a North Indian Thali, or Sindhi Thali. It's a few types of roti, a few types of vegetables, a few curries, a lentil soup, a few vegetables, vegetable rice. It's a big hodgepodge, big meal, and we have a little something sweet on there too. So, last meal is going to be the biggest.
That's lentil curry, which is made up of moong dal, yellow split lentil, which has a tadka of fried onions, red chili powder in clarified butter and cilantro on top for garnish. That's made up of cottage cheese. That's typical Sindhi famous vegetable. We call it the aloo methi, which is boiled potatoes and fenugreek leaves. This is gobi aloo, which is made up of cauliflower and potatoes cooked in onion and tomato gravy. That's gulab jamun. And this, the last thing on the plate, that is vegetable pulao. Chapatis, we call them rotis back home. This we call the Sindhi papad because it has double black pepper inside.
I can't even describe it. There's so many flavors. There's 7, 8 different items to dip your bread in. So I can't even explain it because they're all different, but you mix them all together with your rice. And then you eat it in your big spoonful, or your big fingerful, and then you take a bite of this raw onion. It's really good, but there's so much texture and flavor going on. Each one's different. It's amazing. It's the tie-dye of meals.
So I think it's funny that we started and ended with Thali because it's like pretty much the best way to describe Indian cuisine. It's not just a dish, it's a full experience. There's always so many different varieties and different textures and flavors in each meal. It's not just one thing, it's always many different things that you put together and that come together in one special meal. And it kind of also speaks about the Indian culture of eating together with people. Like it's this big platter, you eat with your hands, you eat everything together, you share many different types of food instead of just having one plate to yourself. It's more the experience than just normal taste of food. That's why there's so many spices, there's so many different textures, there's so many different elements. and I think that's my favorite thing about Indian cuisine. We're very happy to experience it right here in India. And of course, we gotta finish with some amazing gulab jamun.
Thank you so much to our friends at A Chef's Tour Mumbai. Our most amazing guide. She was outstanding. Thank you. That's her.
If you guys want to do the same tour, it's a 5-hour tour. One of the best food tours we've ever had. Check them out at A Chef's Tour. They have food tours all over the world and we 100% recommend. We'll put the link down below for those who are interested in joining them. And we'll see you next time. Bye!
See you somewhere else.